special situation like this. Okay, let's go back to Mike Seidel, who's on I-95 outside of Lumberton, North Carolina. Anything moving there, Mike?
Not much. We've got Louis from Hollywood, Florida, heading from Jersey down to Florida. And Louis, what's the status of your truck and moving forward?
I got a full tank of fuel, thank God. My refrigerator unit's full tank, but I don't know when I'm going to get down there, probably tomorrow.
Well, you're on your CB radio, and the big hang-up is here in Lumberton, as you know.
Yes, that's what the guys are saying. They want me to go exit 19 and go around.
Well, this is exit 8. This is exit 18 right here, right? 20. No, this is 20 rather. Yeah, well, you'll have to get off and go in town. That's the big problem here.
Yeah, I can do it. I mean, even if it's small streets, you know, we just go nice.
Good luck with the right turns.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
okay, Louis, thanks. Yeah, we will. Okay, let's take a look down here. Now, what we've noticed over the past hour is the fact that cars are getting off here. I don't know if they're trying to do a workaround. I'm not sure, but it certainly looks like that. We've seen more cars get off this ramp. I don't know if that's going to help them or not as far as getting around Lumberton. That's the big roadblock right now, along with a couple of other blocks on 95 because of flooding. We've got exit 40 to 55 in Fayetteville. Hello, folks. How's your gas doing? You have a quarter tank? Where are you headed to?
South Carolina. We're going to Columbia.
Columbia. Now, did you evacuate for the hurricane?
Yes.
From Columbia? You evacuated from Columbia, huh?
Yes.
Wow. And where did you spend the night?
I went back home to Maryland.
Oh, so, where in Maryland?
La Plata.
La Plata, yes, Southern Maryland. I'm a Maryland boy. Hey, look, you got a pooch back here. Hello. What's your name?
Maggie.
Hello, Maggie. Let's see if we say hi. Show Maggie right there. Look at Maggie. Isn't that a good-looking? That's a good-looking. If I had Maggie, I wouldn't worry about it. So you've got how much gas again?
About a quarter.
Quarter tank. Yeah. Well, the problem here, now how long have you been in traffic? We've been hearing up to 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So.
And the problem here is they're taking everybody off because the Lumber River's closed down the bridge there on the interstate, and then you've got to go through town, and it's a neighborhood street basically.
Wow.
So as long as you've got plenty of gas and lots of patience, you'll be fine.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Thanks.
well, good luck with your trek back to Columbia, South Carolina. Home of the Gamecocks.
Yes.
Okay. See you later. Thanks, guys. Okay. Once again, just almost gridlock. Now, notice the cars coming off here in the Lumber River, flooding a little bit on the ramp there. They're getting off and getting up on Highway 211, which takes you down to Pine Street, and you've got to turn right on Pine, and then you get caught up in all this traffic, which is getting off about a mile down the road at exit, I believe that would be exit 19. So we're only about 20 miles north of the South Carolina-North Carolina state line. I can tell you that I-95 in South Carolina is opened up. And so once you get through this is it. Once you get through here, you're fine, but it's going to take literally hours. And then we've got this Mack truck trying to get in, merge into traffic. Just a real nightmare. And the real problem here is the fact that the river's not forecast to go below a record crest where it is right now for at least 5 more days because of all the water draining in from other tributaries, creeks, and streams. And they had, in Fayetteville, they had their wettest 24-hour period on record. Wettest 24-hour period on record. So 14, almost 15 inches of rain coming on the 10 inches they had a couple weeks ago. So the ground was already sopping wet. Jim Cantori's been here since late morning. They've been rescuing folks down to my right on 211, and he talked to some of them as they were getting off the boat and onto drier ground.
Did you anticipate when you evacuated that you'd actually be in this flood?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. We thought we were safe up here.
When did you realize that
we left last Wednesday. Oh, this morning.
This morning when you got up?
When we got up about 6.
Were you on the first floor or the second floor?
First floor.
So the water was coming in the room?
Yeah.
And at that point you just decided to hang back and wait?
Yeah, well, we wanted to see what was going to happen. We didn't know if rescue was going to come or not, so we were up in the air.
It was scary. I mean, we're on the bottom floor, so all night we just slowly kept watching it rise up, and then woke up and their whole room was flooded out.
And these guys came over?
No, the rescue team didn't. The people of the Quality Inn came in and saved us. They all worked together and got us out of there.
We were awake all night, and water was closer to your knees than your ankles in the hotel room. This is an evacuation from Holden Beach, Ohio resident. That's my red car back there. So I'm still in trouble, but I'm getting out of it.
It's pretty traumatic, isn't it?
It is. It is. Yes.
You actually left to get out of harm's way, and unbeknownst to you, you put yourself in harm's way.
The only problem with Holden Beach is I have no electricity. Didn't touch the house.
Good luck, okay?
All right.
Give me hugs. I always like to end with little hugs. I know what you've been through, but I have to kind of just give the message here and stay strong. All right?
I will.
Thank you, sweetie.
And these are the hotels. Jim was talking to the folks that were spending the night. And look at the Country Inn and Suite sign. Now, that's leaning towards the south and southeast. So that tells you right away that's the backside wind from Hurricane Matthew. And it pushed it and bent it because the winds on the backside are actually in many areas stronger than on the front side. We had wind gusts over here upwards of 60 to 70 miles an hour on the backside. So that really bent that sign. And that's where they were rescuing the folks. And they're doing additional water rescues down the road in neighborhoods. In fact, one gentleman can't be pulled out. He needs oxygen, and they were putting a giant oxygen tank in a boat just about 20 minutes ago when I was up there checking out the situation. So this continues to be a log jam as we look up 95 northbound. These are southbound vehicles, a long trek through Lumberton, North Carolina. We'll be right back on the Weather Channel.